too much, nigga. Oh, I love that. You're not supposed to be talking board business right now. You're supposed to be coming into public session. You're not supposed to be having little sidebars like that. That's illegal. Hey, excuse me, Mr. Attorney. How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know your name, but I'm never going to remember everybody's name, man.
That's right. You can go on.
I mean, this is like the third or fourth meeting already. What's up with all these little sidebars when you come out of private session?
I don't.
Yeah, but it's an illegality from what I'm told. You're not supposed to be having little sidebars. You're either supposed to talk out in an open.
More than if it's more than a majority vote, they can have four people in plus thing up, right?
He said 4 people.
Okay, at this time we'll adjourn executive session and reconvene the public session. May I have a motion, please?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
President Series?
Yes.
Vice President Reyes?
Yes.
Trustee Acosta?
Yes.
Trustee Alon? Yes. Trustee Duval?
Yes.
Trustee Gasadui?
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Vizitelli?
Yes.
At this time, I'll mention some of the changes that will be to the agenda, and then the board will vote on the consent resolutions and then on certain items separately. The first item is that item 5.4, which is a workman's comp settlement, is being withdrawn by the superintendent. So it will not be contained on the consent agenda. And the following items will be removed from the consent agenda and voted on separately. Item 6.12, new hire certificated. Depending on the outcome of that vote, item 6.13 may or may not be withdrawn on the resignation of Amy Rodriguez. Item 6.28, new hire technician, is also being withdrawn. Item 6.49 is the assistant principal at Memorial High School is being withdrawn. Voted on separately. They're withdrawn from the consent agenda to be voted on separately. In item R54, the construction engineer services resolution is also being removed from the consent agenda and voted on separately. Yes,
Kevin,
yes.
we couldn't hear you over here.
I'll repeat.
Would you please repeat
Yes.
that?
So the following 5 items will be withdrawn from the consent agenda and voted on separately. Item 6.12, new hire certificated. Item 6.13, resignation, Amy Rodriguez. Item 6.28, new hire technician. 6.49, assistant principal at Memorial High School. And R54, construction engineering service. So those 5 items will be removed from the consent agenda. And as I mentioned before, item 5.4 is being withdrawn by the superintendent from the consent agenda and will not be voted on this evening. With that in mind, all matters hereunder are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. Any board member may request that items be removed from the consent agenda for separate consideration. Any items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed and acted upon separately, immediately following consideration of the remaining items on the consent agenda. A motion or second is not required to remove an item from the consent agenda. All resolutions acted upon at this meeting are available to be viewed this evening, and copies can be obtained by contacting the school board secretary's office. Okay. At this time, may I have a motion to accept the consent agenda as modified?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Okay. So we're voting on the items that remain on the consent agenda. President Series.
Yes.
Vice President Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Acosta.
Yes.
Trustee Alon.
Yes.
Trustee Duval.
Yes.
Trustee Gasadui.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
Okay. Now, these 5 items that are being removed from the consent agenda. The first one is 6.12, new hire certificated. May I have a motion?
Motion?
May I have a second?
Second.
This item is new hire certificated, item 6.12. Amy Rodriguez. Okay. President Series.
Yes.
Vice President Reyes.
No.
Trustee Acosta.
No.
Trustee Alon.
No.
Trustee Duval.
Abstain.
Trustee Gasadui.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
The motion is 3 yeses, 2 noes, and 1 abstention. The motion fails.
You need 4 affirmative votes to hire. I'm sorry. You need 4 affirmative votes. The board is 7. The majority, you need a majority of the full board, which is 7, so we need 4 if my math's still good. So we need 4 affirmative votes. We have 3 affirmative votes,
3 negative.
3 negative, and an abstention. It won't pass. Then 16, John, I need you to remove 613, John.
That's the one.
I need you to remove it.
Is removed.
It's
So
withdrawn by the superintendent.
Okay, so 613 is therefore removed by the superintendent. We'll move on to 6.28, new hire technician. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
President Series.
Yes.
Vice President Reyes.
Which one is that?
This is new hire technician.
No.
Trustee Acosta.
No.
Trustee Alon.
No.
Trustee Duval.
No.
Trustee Gasadui.
Abstain.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
No.
The motion fails. The vote was 1 yes, 2, 3, 4, 5 noes, and 1 abstention. Item 6.49, Assistant Principal at Memorial High School. May I have a motion? May I have a second?
Second.
I'm sorry, who said it?
Sarah.
Sarah. President Series.
Yes.
Vice President Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Acosta.
Yes.
Trustee Alon.
Yes.
Trustee Duval.
No.
Trustee Gasadui.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
The motion passes. The final item that's removed from the consent agenda is number R54, Construction Engineering Services. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
President Series.
Yes.
Vice President Reyes.
No.
Trustee Acosta.
No.
Trustee Alon.
No.
Trustee Duval.
No.
Trustee Gasadui.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
The motion fails, 3 noes, 4 yeses. Okay, that completes all the items on the agenda. At this time, we'll open the floor for public comment. If anyone wishes to address the board in accordance with West New York Board of Education policy, our bylaw 0167, participation in board meetings adopted April 22nd, 2009. Each participant should be limited to 3 minutes in duration. Is there anyone who wishes to address the board? Please approach the microphone and state your name for the record.
Hi, Carrie Cohane, 322 67th Street, West New York. I have a question about students that attend private schools out of West New York. I know all the other local towns pay for transportation, or we get money for the transportation to help out paying. We got that last year. They did away with that this year. Is there any way they can put that back in so students that are out of district, we're not costing the town any money to educate them at all?
I can answer that. That would not be reinstated this year because the town is picking up the cost of transporting the people from the waterfront they're the ones who will be responsible for transportation. So with that said, we're not allowed to pay outside of district transportation reimbursement.
But the board paid for it, not the town, last year.
Last year, the board paid, that's why we were obligated to reimburse. Now that the town is providing the transportation,
So the board can't pay for
the
transportation?
board can't pay
Oh,
for
okay.
transportation. Last year, we were able to do it because we paid for transportation. You know, we
Because I
paid,
know all the other towns, local towns, the Board of Ed pays for those transportations. But West New York is one of the only towns that doesn't pay for them. For the
Well-
students that go to private schools.
well, all our buses are used for
Yeah, but no, it
Private
doesn't,
district.
not for the buses. We get a check.
reimbursement now, but now.
Yeah,
In lieu of transportation, the board is not, the board is not required by our policy, by state law, if they, to provide for busing if we're under the
No, I
2.5
know, it's not
2
by
miles. So
law.
that's
But
why.
I know that, but last year they were able to.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
they're not-
because we provided courtesy busing last year.
Right.
We're
So
not
this year they're
providing
not doing
it
that.
this year. No. Last year was the first year we gave aid in lieu of tuition. We never gave it before. The reason
I
we
know,
did it
it's
is
just paid,
because,
right, no. That's why I was wondering how come that it was just 1 year and stopped. Like,
because we were no longer providing courtesy busing.
right, okay.
Is there anyone else who wishes to address the board?
Hello, Tara Giacomo, 56 Cypress Avenue, Pagoda, New Jersey. I'm an assistant principal at Memorial High School. I'm also president of the Administrators Association. And I want to thank this board for appointing and making our schools an even better place. I feel that you've chosen a wonderful candidate for the position, and I look forward. I have worked with in the past, and I look forward to continue to work with Mr. Krajewski. Thank you again.
Is there anyone else who wishes to address the board?
Good evening, Charles Krajewski, 297 Poland Terrace. I just want to thank you all for your support. I'm going to do, an outstanding job. I'm going to do my best. I've been here, in West New York now 11 years, going into my 12th year, and I truly care about the children, and that's my main focus, is to just keep continuing the excellent tradition and to move forward and, great things to come. So thank you all very much.
Is there anyone else? Okay, we'll close that session. At this time, are there any board members who wish to make a comment?
Yes, Kevin, I'd like to say something. I would like to thank the cabinet of Mr. Fauda once again for doing a phenomenal job in carrying out the procedures that we had hoped you people would do for us to have a better hiring system in the district. And I can see that from the number of staff that you had to hire, you were very, very busy this year, particularly this summer. But it was a pleasure to see what went into it and the number of staff that you have selected, and hopefully you will all enjoy the coming year. Thank you for your efforts.
Is there any other board members that wish to make a comment? Board President.
Let me congratulate the new assistant principal. I wish you the best of luck. And I'd also like to thank Mrs. Herrera, Mr. Sanchez, Mrs. Oliveira for coming to the rescue, so to speak, and explain the procedures and when and where everything took place. And they know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure the board members also know what I'm saying. So thank you again.
At this point, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion?
May I have a second? President Series.
Yes.
Vice President Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Acosta.
Yes.
Trustee Alam.
Yes.
Trustee Duval.
Yes.
Trustee Gastadui.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pescatelli.
Yes.